So, hello everyone. First of all, haven't been on YouTube in a little bit. I am launching my dream decoding course on the 3rd of August. I am, however, doing an early entry. So if anyone wants to join from tomorrow, anywhere between tomorrow to the 3rd of August, you guys get a free tarot reading with me. So that's a really exciting offering that I have going. I'm so excited for this course. This course has been such a long time coming for me, and it feels so freaking good to be able to share this and to create this for everyone. Like, I actually am that freaking excited about it. Finished recording a little bit of content today, really getting down the trainings that I'll be doing. Everything's on Facebook, so it's all going to be live. I am doing a live on tomorrow night on Facebook, 8 p.m. Australian time, Sydney time, whatever that is. Fuck, I really should know that shit, like, honestly. And so you guys can find me on Facebook if you like, and you can watch that. I got people to send me through their dreams, just like anyone. I did it on Facebook and Instagram, and people just messaged me, and it was fucking epic. Like, some of the dreams people have sent me, I'm like, wow, like, that's some freaking juicy stuff. So I will be decoding their dreams live for them on Facebook. So I feel like it'd be really cool, just so that you guys can see exactly what it is that I do, but then I can show you what I can do, and then I can show you what you can learn how to do, which is really cool. My dream decoding course is so much more than just learning how to decode your dreams. It's really understanding your subconscious, understanding your conscious mind, how to integrate the two. It's really you learning how to grow and express, be vulnerable, move past fear. Like, this is you guys really integrating your dreams into your reality to really up level and to grow. And this is, I'm uniting all forms of consciousness to cultivate, infinite wealth, infinite abundance. Like, there's so much in this group. It's not just like this means this means that. Like, if you see this animal, it means this. Like, no. You guys can Google that. You don't need me for that. What you need me for, you don't need me. Most of you want me. You want to learn how to understand the feelings, the emotions, your body, the signals. You want to learn why and how the universe does this. You want to learn the messages and the intricate things within that. You want to be able to identify the themes. For the most part, you really want to learn how to integrate, how to see it as that was just a weird dream. No. It's a message. It's a download. It's a chance to grow and a chance to up level. It's a chance to be like, oh, so I'm dealing with this thing at the moment, and like, I really need to move through that. I can give you guys a really cool example. So I had a dream, and this was like during the isolation period. So this was a few months ago now, but this was a really pivotal point for me. I have always been into dream interpretation, but this one just took on a whole nother level for me. So I was having constant dreams about children, constantly having dreams about kids. And I've always been someone, if you're friends with me, you know this about me. I've always been anti-children. Like, I've always been like, I'm not having kids. I had this belief that they will ruin your life, that it means that you have no time for yourself. It means that I have no time with my partner because it just becomes all about the children. I had this idea that it's so expensive that you have no time for yourself. You have no money for yourself. Everything that you do is for them. And you can't, your life is over. That's literally how I saw it. And I was so adamant that I did not want children. And I essentially manifested this wound in my womb space, like in my sacral chakra. Like, I had stored trauma there. I felt heavy there. I felt like my periods were off all the time. My nurturing, like that feminine side of me was pushed down because I denied myself the one thing that as a woman I can do. Like, I have the ability to birth life, and I didn't want a part of it. And that's okay for people. Like, I'm not saying that if that's the choice that you make, if that's the, road that you decide to take or you do take, then that, like, everyone for themselves. But my association with it was so unhealthy. I kept having dream about kids, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I did a massive womb healing where I put myself into meditation and I released the trauma of my mother, my grandmother, my grandmother's mother, my ancestors, my past lives, all the women, and I healed that trauma. And it was really fucked up. I was crying. I was in pain. I was sad. I was scared. I was reliving trauma of, abuse. I was reliving trauma of abuse that wasn't even mine, but it was my past lives. Then I was healing abuse from, like, my mom, like her, like, abuse that she had suffered through, that my grandma had suffered through, that my great grandma suffered through. I was feeling the pain of women suffering from all over the world, like a collective wound. And it was really hard. And then it's from that space that I then was like, I want children. And I feel I can hold that space. And at the same time of doing that healing, I'd always had such a bad association with sex. And I had always associated it with, yes, it had been pleasure at some points, but only with very few people. And everything else with that, I was just storing trauma there. So then when I was sleeping with people, or if I was, like, intimate with someone, I was lashing out in really horrible ways. And I almost had to forgive myself for that too, because that's trauma too. Times where you allow someone else to enter your body in that space and you don't want it, or it's not in alignment with you and you're not energetically matched for that, or you're using it to fill space or to fill some kind of wound. That's trauma, and that stores in your womb space. All the times I shamed myself and been like, I don't want kids. It was like I was releasing so much. And after that, I left my life open. Like, I feel like it's open to so much more now. I'm still dealing with my relationships with, like, men and sex. That's still a thing for me, but I no longer have this association with children that they'll ruin my life. And I look forward to being a mother. I look forward to being able to birth and to create life. I look forward to, if that's in my path, if not, I look forward to my friends having children and being able to look after them. My brother and sister having children and looking after them too. Like, I have this clearing in me now, this that I didn't have before. I have this space in there that I didn't have before. It was all just fucking blocked up with trauma. And now it's not. I still am someone that I cannot do the physical without the emotional, because I'd spent so long doing the opposite. So I'm still healing that, but that's more of a masculinity. I'm healing, my association with the masculine. So that's a separate journey that I'm going through at the moment. I'm seeing someone at the moment who is making me question those things and making me actually step into this space where I can heal those wounds and I feel really grateful. And it's a journey though. It's definitely a journey, but those things came to me in my dream state. I didn't deal with these things in the present. I integrated them and then took the messages from my dreams to really clear that in my reality. But those things didn't come to me when I was wide awake. They came to me when I was asleep because I wouldn't listen to them any other way. It's how my subconscious communicates to me. It's how your subconscious can communicate to you too. This happens across the board, okay? And I wanted to share something with you, something really personal, because I want you to know that this isn't just a fluffy, this animal means this, so that means that this is coming into your life. There is so much potency in our dreams, and you have the right to explore that and to see that and to find out what is going on in every single aspect of your body. You have access to the universe, to spirit, to your subconscious. Like, why don't you want to explore all facets of yourself? I know a lot of the time I didn't, through fear, but it's now through this space that I get to be like, all right, fear, I see you, but like, so girl. And you'll get to do the same thing. So I appreciate everyone listening to this. This, for me, is exactly what my space is going to be that I'm creating with this Facebook group, with this dream decoding course. It's a place of free expression, and this is where you liberate yourself, is in this vulnerability, in having these moments like this and putting them out into the world for everyone to hear, for everyone to see. Like, I want to create that safe space for you to be able to do the same. Because in that space, there's growth. Even this conversation that I'm having right now, this contributes to my growth, and I'm so grateful for that. And I want to be able to create the same thing for everybody else. So I will leave a link in this description box so that you guys can get in contact with me if you like. You can send me an email. You can leave me a message. I will leave a link to my Instagram. And then you guys can check that out, because I am making this very personal though. So I kind of want I want you to reach out when you're ready and be a part of this group. And I have payment plans available if you need to. It's $200 Australian for a 4-week container. I can do payment plans because I want to make this as accessible as I can, because I want you in it. And my dream for this is to just have everyone on there sharing and celebrating each other, but just listening and holding space and just being a part of the journey of your growth. And I am so grateful for everyone that does join, because I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of that you have chosen me to be a part of that. So everything will be in the description box. Please comment and I will send you a message. Please go to my Instagram and DM me. Check out the Facebook Live tomorrow night. I'm excited for that. Bye, guys.